Welcome back to Factorio's Space Age. It is time to try to get to the sorta end of it. The solar system edge. You pass there, fight the huge asteroids out there, get the Promethium. Have to fight past all the huge ones to get to there, though, on this very long distance. And to do that, we need to upgrade and improve things here on the platform. We've already got stacks of things happening, but a lack of things happening because of the asteroid density as we're currently seeing here over Volcanus. And the only reason we're sitting here is because we still need to get a few more turbo bits from down there. And they're not being launched up because we are lacking in rocket fuel. We're lacking in rocket fuel. Go back over this way. We're making rocket fuel. We're lacking rocket fuel because it takes time to make rocket fuel. We can speed this up by putting some speed modules in, but I don't know if we have any here. We can try. Speed module 2. Missing for construction. Speed module 1. I have some ones. The ones are coming. Speed that up. Let me speed this up. And that's going to increase speed by a bit. Get that going. Well, it's going to get that going a little bit. We lack additional speed module ones. We could set up a system here to make some speed module ones, probably. The technology, maybe. Any more launches that you need to do? Quite a few still. It's already eating up just all of these also. Yeah, it's something. Not gonna worry about it too much. We need to head up to space. Make some improvements of ourselves. Over here. What are we thinking? I'll go a little faster. These mostly are being sent up in 50s here. Still looking for a lot more of these. Not too many on the planet. 6, some there. Yeah. Turbo transport belts is the name of the game. If we do the upgrade planner here. Alt U. Yeah. We need to be able to decide what we're actually upgrading. Because we go here. The upgrade planner. Trying to do all this. And the fasters, which we don't need. The fasters that remain are here because it's good enough. That's not what we need. Exploder over there. Oh, copy, paste. Upgrade planner. Can upgrade blueprint perhaps. Let's see it from here. Make a upgrade planner. Here we go. From fast to nothing. From express to turbo belt. From express to turbo underground. From express to Turbo splitter. Okay. Well, that's what I want. Just go into the inventory here. Try right click, shift left click to try and cancel. Open. Winning cursor. Map. Platform. Cover it. And upgrade it. Just going through it. Placing what I can. And still needs more. Amazing. We see what the upgrade's trying to do still. That means we don't need as many of this as we had. Obviously. This is the amount it needs. Change this to only 400. 6. 290. Awesome. Yep. All the way 50. That's not enough, but let's try its best. Everything's gonna go a little bit quicker. And that means everything go around here. It's gonna go a little quicker, and it's going to be able to have more. Look at this. Everything's zipping past. Ultimately, there might not actually be more. Just gonna get around more quickly. Because once we actually stalemate, it doesn't actually go fast. It's stuck going the regular speed of a full amount of thing. Well, it's a thought at least. Make use of all of this extra stuff we have. Extra stuff is what we don't have for any of this stuff. Item shortage in just all manner of things. Item shortages. Nice here. We've got systems here for removing some of these. Yeah. Handful of sulfur, handful of carbon. The extra runoff, maybe calcite, iron, and copper ore. The copper plates are filling up. It's low on iron, apparently. We have basic iron here. Let's come up to here to make these. Let's not actually make anything because there's no explosives. No explosives because there's no coal. There's no coal because there's no carbon. And there's no carbon because there's no those kinds of rocks. It's all supposed to be on this belt coming around. Just very little in space here over Volcanus. That's alright. Fill up some more stuff. When the rock comes in, it should fill some more area here. We still need more turbo transfer belts to even be made. Also, technically seeing less explosive rockets in here, because of the way that it is. But we've got more out here, so that's alright. Okay. So we need to eventually park somewhere where there's actually enough things to make more, basically. It's gonna take a little bit, though. First, we need to get enough things. This one doesn't need to do that. I guess I need to get enough asteroids. Do have a little bit more asteroid stuff happening. It's alright. Those. Down here we don't need extra of regular rockets. Launch into space. Okay. We don't need all these extra express transport belts on us here either. More stuff came up. Place more stuff. But it's working. In terms of how long to finish getting 696? 570? How many of these do you need? That's a work in progress. Look, we already did that. These are available on the planet. Canis. Launch. It's going to request things, then it's going to launch. Here comes some undergrounds. Only 25 of them. It'll take a little bit. 1 out of 570. It says 270. 300, 270, 136, 100, 696, 400. This also wants these to be that total. This is the amount it actually needs to be up here. Might not even need these requests down here. Just gonna fulfill those requests. Yeah. They'll fulfill these requests. Probably. They'll try to at least. There is some undergrounds sent here. That's great. Fulfill some of that. A lot of undergrounds that need to be replaced. Let's do its best. Oh. Ultimately, it's working. Just needs to send these up. And then we leave Volcanus. Once that's done. Alright. Got everything up here. Requests are done. Everything is turbo and stacking for the most part. Things are coming in as we are flying to our destination here, or at least the current destination. One possible idea would be flying around in order to get the more chunks coming in faster as we are flying. But then that also uses up thruster fuel and all that, so whether or not that'd be better or worse is a question. We're getting ores in, stack them nicely, get more iron, making stuff. Got the ammo going, flipped around a few bits here to actually put things in instead of out. These ones. Waiting for more items. Explosives. They're coming. You're supposed to get over to here more than anything. Take them out, put them in, get some stuff. And I also want to try to aim this well here. And station back towards Nautis. Want to try to put ourselves between Fulgora and Nautis, because that seems to be roughly the best spot for us to currently be standing here. We don't want to go out towards Hilo or anything, because then we have the big asteroids that we've seen previously. It's been more like 7.5, Transition back to Novice. We've seen previously, we were further out, we have to fight the medium-sized asteroids, or large size. The next one. Whatever. That's been a little bit much. So up here. That was right about where we want to be. On the map here. Between Novice and Fulgora. Right about in the middle here. I think we can specifically thrust specifically here. Be slightly off. About 8,000 plus instead of just actually where we want to be. We're here. So we've got past this curve a little bit. I want to turn back towards Novice just a tad. That'd be better. That station, Novice. Just need to cut it out earlier. Which way are we going? Turn back towards Novice. Yep. Good. Fulgora, Novice. I guess the other question is, can we just stay here in the middle of space? That's not orbiting anything specifically. We're at Novice. Then it loops us back this way again. Now we're going more back towards Fulgora. That's not where I want to be. Station Novice. You get back towards Novice, then it loops us back towards Fulgora for some reason. Let's go a little bit further. Dealing with the excess speed seems to be part of the issue here. Okay, because currently on the space map, we're heading this way. And then, if we stop going, we, for some reason, turn around, and we instantly change our speed from that way to that way. Why? Fascinating. We want to get right up towards this peak here, preferably. 14, 12, crested 7,000. We're still not quite there. This wants to be more like 7,500. Just give ourselves a little boost. Now we're going negative. Now we are going negative. Where are we going? Speed is going negative. Where are we going? We falling back to Novice? We only hang out between planets? Can we set a destination for between two planets? Add station. Pause thrust. We're going negative. We're going negative 10 kilometers per second. Falling backwards. I guess it's more gravity of the planets. It's not an L station or anything. We somehow calculated the thrust to be correct. Alright, that's not seeming to really work here. Which, I mean, I guess we're not too surprised. So, what do we want to do now? I need to think of where we want to set up here. Go to the space map. Leading towards Fulgora, we get only a few medium guys. They're actually over there. In the 7-ish range. Going to Gleba. We get 9. I don't think we can trust flying back and forth constantly to get us anywhere specific. We go from Novice to Volcanus. Outside Novice, we just have the regular size. Our Volcanus, we have 9 metallic. And far fewer of these two. Novice to Gleba. Carbonic. And then less of the other two. Go to Fulgora. End up with metallic, 7 carbonic. These are the mediums. It's carbonic chunk. Medium, medium, medium. And Fulgora maybe. So over at a kilo, it's more of a problem. These are the mediums. There's the bigs. I just want mediums, preferably. What if we just head over to Fulgora? We're falling back towards the Novice currently. Of the options, we just need to be somewhere. Let's go to, I mean, is Gleba even worse? We're currently at Gleba. What if we just go to Gleba? How bad would that be? Spaceman. We get to Gleba. Let's go to Gleba Fulgora. Metallics. Onyx. Oxides. 9. 13. 15. Here it's 9. 16. 18. Like, in general, there's more to be had at Fulgora. Alright. Let's go under that information. Go to Fulgora, collect stuff there. That should at least do something for us. Don't have to collect a lot more while actually flying between places, but in terms of, I'm going to let this sit here doing stuff for extended periods of time. Just hanging out at Fulgora might be better. In terms of how much the rest is needed, we've been going. I'm at rest to go. There we go. That'll get us there. Oh, yeah. Making more things. Making stacks of them. Put them in places. We want to set up any stuff here. We'll be sitting around Fulgora. Gonna be less oxide, more of the other two. If we turn on, we want there to be some attrition here. One oxide, and then 2 of the others. That'll get things happening, probably. Okay. Fight our way through here, easily enough. Single bits here to be grabbed. Fill up everything. Ingredient shortage, explosives. Wait for more explosives. Wait for more explosives. Power is fine. Still using the steam turbine too. Means we're gonna go through the 1,200 of these eventually. Should time that, make sure we don't overstay that. We'll see what it settles down to when we actually get sat down here. Should be alright. In theory. That's the hope, at least. Okay. Collect some stuff. And see how it looks. Slow it down. Stopping. Things will start floating more just around us. We get more ice, that's getting melted. A little low on water here. All the water stuff. Fill back up the tanks. Basic water fill. These do pretty good. We definitely could have a whole flying around business, but not super necessary. I'm just going straight through. Might as well straight through. It's filling up on these stacks. Copper's filling up. Got 2,200 extra explosive rockets inside here, along with all the ones that are going around the outside. Got some singular 1 stacks in here. It's about as good as it's going to be, I suppose. When these grab, they grab 4. So actually, every time it grabs, it should grab the right amount. We'll go around here, see if we can't get this to work. Like the full amount on the belts. At least for the most part. Because that'll be more, that'll be better. Okay. Should be clean. Enough. So when it grabs 4, it should grab the full 4 stack. That's in a pretty good spot. In terms of efficiency and space and everything. There's a couple of 3s in there. Doesn't look quite as good. It's like a 2, 3. Yeah, it's mostly fine. Alright. We'll call that roughly good enough. I'm not sure if these are going really fast or not moving at all. Kind of blurs the lines here. Filling up a little bit on these stacks. These are going. Making stuff as the steel gets here. Okay. So stopped here. We're collecting some bits as they fly in here. Should be mostly good. Just want to have just an enormous pile of stuff ready. If we could get, I mean, we don't have a setup here for getting regular ammo in and out. We almost should, honestly. Get some stacks of that in here for ready use. There's more than just rockets we need a lot of. Because when we do the rockets, then we get the smaller chunks afterwards. Nope. Something messed up here. He's been damaged. Oh, we got to set up well. What's happening? These guys. Laser. Where are you guys coming from? Just in here. Laser turrets. How'd you like to come help? You can turn all this off too. Should probably do that. Is it full? Oh my goodness. There's the laser turrets. Alright. Stop making the eggs. Stop putting them back in. These ones have rotted out. Oh boy. here. Oh, there's a lot of eggs in there. That needs to leave. No thanks. Put the eggs in here. Stop making things. No eggs, no eggs. No eggs. Empty, empty, empty. These need repairs. I have things to do the repairs. Fix that. Stop, stop. 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 Science is also full. The science doesn't get exploded though. This section's empty here. Stop. 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 They're still getting taken, so I don't know why those weren't being taken. Also. How strange. And also this section here making more eggs. Which needs to stop. 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 Stop it. Okay. The problems we face here. No eggs. No eggs. No eggs. No eggs in here. I couldn't figure out how to take the rest of these. This one's full of spoilage and this. Just switch this to use this correctly, to put that on here correctly. These are all going to spoil eventually. Science packs. Need this here. Just switch to filter switch to spoilage. Okay. Spoilage. And this box. Spoilage gets taken. It's fine. All these eggs. These are put into this box. They get placed in places. Okay. Most of these don't have any other eggs in them. What's this missing? Okay. Here. 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 Pipes. Shirts and 2 bioreactors. They use eggs? You bet it does. Just use all their eggs? You bet we just did. We got biochambers. What are you talking about? And laser turrets. Well, laser turret. I don't know if we can make a laser turret here. We don't have any robots on us. We don't have a purple roboport. You can go. Let's try our chest. Here is things that you wanted. There you go. Now everything works-ish. Fantastic. This one needs nutrients. Things from Bioflux. Make more Bioflux. Put into here. Everything rots. Perfect. Yeah, boy. Do we even need to have this all on anymore? What's it even doing for us? Are we losing anything by having it on? Not really. Everything here is mostly renewable and all that. That should be pretty good. And I don't think we're really going to be aggroing anything. It's probably fine. Just for safety, let's go hang out with all the laser turrets. Oh, what's happening? There's gonna be power pole got destroyed on Novice. Where? Is that here in the middle of nowhere? It's fine. They finally decided they wanted to destroy that, huh? Wild. I guess that was more a robot. And another robot flew over there to explode. Robots, what are you doing? We can make more of you, it's fine. I'm just trying to go between these locations here, and it's not quite working for them. Everywhere else it's fine, but that is the one angle that doesn't quite work. That's okay, though. Alright. Find our spot here. Should be no problems, but you never know. Hopefully we live. That's the idea here. We check the platform. We've got almost no rocks coming in. Here comes some rocks. Drifting slowly closer. They explode. We get a few little chunks to grab. Let's put onto here. Turn into things. Between our speed and everything, it's definitely getting through quite quickly. I should, in theory, be making more rockets. That's pretty much it. You want more ammo? That's probably fine. We got a big supply of rockets. We got a big supply of ammo, that'd be good too. Let's make it happen. Get this system. Put this out of the way. We're gonna need a supply and then we'll worry about it. Or we just need the rockets. The rockets are single use. The Pierceman magazines have 10, so I think it's fine. We'll call it good. Alright. We'll just have supplies ready to go to make more. That'll be good. Yeah. So now just leave this here. And in theory be stacking up some more stacks of stuff. Are we stacking up any more? Need more explosives. So those are the main missing pieces here. We really just need more of this kind. Alright. Well, it's gonna try its best here. In terms of things coming in, I mean, is this even the best spot if we want mostly those? More carbonic over gleba. Let's go to gleba. We're also low on the other ones too, though, so it's fine. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. And now, we just sit here and wait. Yeah, that was only kind of partially working. And the amount of asteroids when just parked is really, really not a lot. And so, we've moved back over to Novice to be supplied with explosives from the ground here. It's all working. We have a lack of light oil and heavy oil. Full of petroleum gas though. Which is kind of full. Step train switch system with that. More tanks. Can we solve this with more tanks? little too far. Needs to hook between them like that. Alright. That should, in theory, be coming. And then there's gonna be more space for this, and things are gonna work. Or whatever. Doesn't really matter too much at this point. Because we changed it up a bit. Look at the production statistics here. Go into explosive rockets. Expand it out further. We were getting in the order of 10, 20 per hour. And then we got a clog and it stopped working entirely for a while. And then we brought it over here to actually just get the explosives. It got up to more like 90 per hour, 90 per minute. So, significantly better, but also not free, so for what that's worth. Using all the explosives from down below. It's still using all spatially sourced iron, for what that's worth. But anyways, we have, as you can see here, 73,000 explosive rockets. So, that's pretty good. That should last a little bit. Start the explosives. I should drop the explosives off. We can keep it. Alright. So let's head out then. Yeah, as much as we're gonna get here, we're not getting any explosives onto this line. These explosives just come out here in order to be for this. I guess we never did set this up to actually supply the sourced explosives from here over to here. These would come in one of these lanes. So we down through here. Just waiting on coal, which is waiting on that because it's full of. There's not enough rocks. Yep. It's on here. It's on here. Goes around, around, under here, around here, here, explosives here. And this is the splitter that goes to go over to the railgun ammo. But there's a lot of the railgun ammo, so I think it's gonna be fine. And these are zipping around, getting to where they need to be. So I think we're good. Turn off this for now. By unplugging here. And we'll be using these as we head to places. Stop here. Go to. We're still technically standing over here. I think I want to go with the station. So let us prepare for that. Platform. Travel to. Gleba for a pickup. Not feeling like it? Waiting for stuff to show up. On the way 10? Really? Oh, we're fine. Got 1,000 uranium fuel cells here. That's enough. These last for an extended period of time. Alright. Let's go over here. That's great. It's all working? Ish. Doesn't need to, really. It's not even really accomplishing at this stage. It's putting all the nutrients in places that doesn't need to be. We have full power processing units, power bonus structures. I mean, everything here is free, so self-sustaining and all that. This one's out of stuff. Some other things are out of stuff. Another robot got destroyed over there. Those are replaceable. Not a big deal. put stuff in storage. Being damaged. Let's keep on trying to run through here. Between these two spots. The only dangerous spot. Didn't want to extend the wall down this way. It's fine. Everything in here. Here. Ammo. We got our power armor here. Why do you keep going there? What are you trying to do? Wild. Anyways. On the way here. On the space map, we're gonna get to here. Then it's a trip over to a kilo. And then the trip over to the solar system edge. Where we start getting more and more of the huge guys. See how we go. We want to at least get here. And then if we go further, we start getting the Promethium, which increases to outrageous amounts on the path to the shattered planet. Mysterious remnant of a former world, the depths of interstellar space. This is the end, the solar system edge, or a new beginning. Capability to travel anywhere else in the greater depths of interstellar space and beyond. Space time to survive this trip, you'd be particularly self-sufficient. Tools necessary to turn the large, dangerous asteroids along the way into usable resources. Except for the whole power bit, which is not self-sufficient, but, you know. There's thoughts. We just really need to get a lot better solar panels and just a huge area of solar panels. Especially to get really far out. Solar 60%, solar at 1%. So solar power is just going to drop off a cliff. Going out all this way. It's pretty good on their spots. Base is at 300% in space though, so it's definitely something. Inserters inserted. Travel to space. Okay. We don't technically need to come along. Could just send it. But we want to go to. Why not? Now our power armor here. These are still blowing up. Are you trying to go? Are you trying to send a repair bot to repair the previously being destroyed bot? Say more repair packs. Just stop it. Stop doing this to yourself. What are you doing? I'm just coming from this way. Coming from this way. Just not gonna worry about it. Alright. We're on the station. Ready to head out. Let's place these all in. Get a mix of everything. And head to our next stop. Add station. Kilo. Stop blowing up! What are you doing? Why are you doing this? There's like one big power pole out there. It isn't even connected to anything. What if they're trying to fix that? It shouldn't be. That's not in any of the ranges. Yep. They can keep at it, I suppose. Cool. Russian statistics. We've run out of explosives. So we got a good chunk of explosives here. They're being used up though. I'm trying to send some of these over here somewhere. Not too worried about it. Some of the new ones are getting in there. That's okay. Gonna fill up the stacks of stacks here. Should be good. Look at our current defense. Good. Got some big guys. And the rockets. How many rockets are we using now that we upgraded the rocket ability? Previously it was 6. Looks like it might have been like 4 there. Yeah, the big one to actually see. There's a big one. See how you take it here. 4. Nice. And lots of damage on the resulting mediums. Look at that. Almost dead. It's going to use less of the ammo here. Okay. So it takes 4 explosive rockets. And we are rocking 73,000 plus everything that's on the belts, which is a lot. There's at least 16 explosive rockets per line around here. Per tile. It's pretty good. Huh. Shaving off a little bit of the carbon, sulfur. As you go in. Ice. Water's fine. Thruster's good. Fuel's good. This is the easy part, though. We're just getting back out to the kilo again. How is that doing now? Anyways. It's going. We are completely out of crude oil. The pumping is insufficient. A lot of these are running out of heat. They're not making enough solid fuel because there's not enough crude oil. There's not enough crude oil. Should be the only thing that's really doing stuff with the crude oil currently. Got this mystery pipe here that doesn't go anywhere. I'm serious. Yeah, I think we're at the point here. We really want to get more pump jacks in these other spots to actually do things. Also, this is just completely full of ice platform. In terms of the ice, though, that's getting over here. Constantly destroyed. So that's working. Nothing is frozen yet. We don't get enough solid fuel. Temperature will start dropping here. Not that we're too worried about that. We're just passing through currently. Alright. So yeah. Next one's hit and destroyed those completely. They're grabbing all the little shards. The collectors have so much more work to do. We're actually flying through and actually getting resources here. So that's nice. That's nice for them. Oh. Just go straight to those. The regular ammo, blast it there. It's grabbing some ammo off the stacks here. That's gonna come over here where it's making some more. Get back on there. More rockets, more of these. Let's see here, it's mostly the oxide at this stage. All sorts of pieces just flying past here. Slightly too far out for the other stuff to grab and blast. As long as it's close enough. Oh. We keep a tally of how much rockets we have. Still at 73,000. That's pretty good. Should, in theory, last us a while. That's a hope, at least. Stopped at a kilo. Alright. So we target in the next spot. Add station. Solar System Edge. Previously, we only got like 25% of the way there. We had to turn back because we didn't have enough explosive rockets. We've mostly solved that problem, though. In theory. Huh. And this is 100,000 on the map here. So, round trip would be at least 200,000. Let's see if we can do it. Just look at the curve here. Starts with more of the big ones. And it goes to only a good number of the big ones. It boosts up with... There's little chunks in there. The huge ones increase. This kind of goes up. Yeah, this is the orange one. Goes up. Different layers and stuff. See how we deal with some huge ones when we nearby. The amount of the explosives is doing good. There's a huge asteroid there. Coming to sight. Beep. Full strength bigs. They're also close enough together that the explosives could hit multiple. So it's not even exactly 4 to 1. Get a little bit of extra bang for our explosive buck here. So that's nice. Alright. 9,000. So it takes a little bit here. Speed is 85. So it's going. Oh, it's going. There's another huge. As we get further and further out, it's going to be more and more of these just getting obliterated basically instantaneously by all the railguns. They do pretty good. They do pretty good. Don't really have any railgun upgrades or anything, but especially with the quantity of railguns we've put on this thing, not really too necessary. There's another one. Boop. We could also set things to fire at different stuff. Yeah, just have them just put in what they are good at. The best purposes. I don't want to waste the fancier ammo on things that can be handled by other things. Although the current state, we could definitely be firing off more. There's things. Shift a little bit of this in. Current state of things. We get further out here, the oxide parts decrease. It's a work in progress. We have this here. So we can grab some promethium. In theory. Yeah, nothing's really being any amount of a problem on the sides or anything. This is going perfect. Power-wise, we are doing quite a bit. Solar panels are doing their best. They're not really accomplishing much at this point. So we're relying more on the steam turbines. Getting up there. Depends on how many things are being fired. We got potential. See what fails first here. Look at all of these big guys. It's multi-huge there. Looking further out here. Almost to as far as we got the previous time. 1 shot, 2 kills. Explosive, explosive, explosives. More huge. Is only the tip of the huge berg here. Another one. Blasted. Blasted. Huh. In terms of what would be the most effective for going out here and getting things, that's a good question. Are we at a decent size? We can get enough stuff going? Everything's good? Maybe. Last few. Yep. It's definitely a continuing amount. Ammo being used, my goodness. We got a lot of guns though, so it's alright. Almost 30,000 kilometers. Wild. Wild stuff. Another blast there. Power-wise, spiking to like 91. The crushers are crushing more. Doing a lot of work there, getting us more stuff. Cylinder machines, furnaces, chemical plants. We have a line for railguns. Railgun turret, yep. It's gonna keep going more and more. No more solar panels. We got roughly what we need here in the current state of things. Oh, there's a lot of huge ones here. So we're using many blasts of the railgun turrets. How many rockets have we used so far? So 72,000. I can play about that. Is he getting on here? Let's make more here. Hard to see the exact numbers, but it's 72,000 still. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of guys coming here. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And then rockets. Oh boy. This is not even powered. Never connected these to water. Probably use more. I'll take some more power, thanks. It's gonna mess that up. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, double hit there. Take that. And we're only at 42,000. We're not even halfway there yet. Only increases in density. Oh boy. And then it gets even worse past the edge here. How are we looking here? We got more ability, but the railgun turrets are going up in usage. It's more just the crushers, really. We're not using that much in total. It's just everything running at the same time here. Okay. Look at all this. Look at all this. Where are we at in numbers here? Currently at huge in the realms of 4, 3, 2. Wild. Halfway? Almost to halfway. So whenever we want to go out to the edge here and get these Promethium, we need to do this, and then all the way back. And we're only halfway there, so basically a quarter of the way there. The amount of resources needed for all this. Goodness. How is fuel doing? Only barely taking a tick out because it keeps on making more. Lots of thruster fuel to be made here. Pretty doable. 2 carbon, 1 calcite, and some water. How's the water doing? Also fine. Plenty of ice for melting. It's getting filled on iron, that's okay. Got all the copper's going through. This is what we're currently dealing with. capacity still 72,000. It's going down though. We're using them. This is what we got them all for. My goodness. Alright. Definitely getting a better variety of asteroids out here now. Find out some more oxide. And to the point here we can switch these. Onyx. And metallic. I'll keep things moving. Right. Also 60,000. Definitely is looking like it's possible to make it. In terms of uranium, also doing alright. That'll last for a good amount of time. 60,000. It's definitely looking like this can make it there. Although it is going to keep increasing. But between the amount of railgun and the swarm of rockets blasting everything away, should be good. The explosions even just take out some other things, which is also nice. Can't complain about that. It's just a stream of broken chunks off the side. Just blasting our way through here. Wild. Alright. It's a lot of huge ones. It's a good number, but they get one hit, so. In terms of railgun ammo, we're also fine. That's what all the explosions sound like. There's a lot of them. Okay. So yeah, in terms of ability to actually get out here in a reasonable amount of time, it did take a while to make all these explosive rockets. We're getting more use out of them here, at least. Only needing 4 per launch. Pretty good. Alright, dropped to 71,000. We definitely have enough rockets this time, which is great. Alright. 2/3 of the way there, at least. Is he getting damaged over there again? Well, that's fine. This is fine. We're gonna make it. And then, there's a glory at the edge, but we'll get to that in a bit. Alright. Look at all these. All these resources required to even just get out here. Making the entire platform here. Getting all the guns. All the ammo. All the exploding. Well, the guy was just having a great time. They are collecting to their heart's content. Got too much stuff on here. Everything is basically full. Full of carbon. Just completely full of carbon. Also full of sulfur. There's so much stuff on here. I think we can turn on the launch some of this rocks out into space. Mobile. I had this set up in a different way previously. Be stack inserters. Well, that's gonna quite work. What's the stack size you going for? It doesn't stack. Alright, that's fine. Anyways, back out here. Right. 80,000. Also, like there's less huge ones for some reason. No, there's plenty of them. They're just getting blasted. Like that. Alright. This needs to be... something else here. I don't want this to be exact like that. Something like... Spitter. Go back and see how it was before. Looking good? Yeah. And this is only... can only filter one thing per sign. I'm trying to send everything. This one's stuck and can't grab the things anymore. Okay. Use filters. Override stack size 2. 4. That'll launch the copper too. Yeah. I don't want it to launch the Promethean once we get out of here, though. Should have something for that. Or we just don't worry about it. It's also an option. It's mostly going to get through here, so it's going to go all the way around before it gets back here to get the collector. Half of that would be theoretically lost. This isn't going at full speed here, so... this is fine. Yeah. 90,000. We're gonna make it. Don't think we can drop down to the edge here. It's not an actual place or anything. Alright, 92. 70,000 rockets. Power's doing fine. Russians doing fine. These are coming in. These are happening. Copper ore is even getting backed up since it's mostly trying to throw these away now. It is too huge right next to each other. It's also alright. Down here. And now we're back in time! Because of a power outage temporarily. Great. 69,000. That's a good, theoretically, speed this up until the point where we're actually back to where we're supposed to be. Got enough problems I'm dealing with right now anyways. We'll get there. We'll get there. 85 kilometers per second. It really is. That'd be a very, very long time to get to the edge, to the shattered planet. That's 4 million. But also, gets from 714 huge Promethean asteroids, which is a lot. Where we're at right now, we have more like 5 plus 5 plus a few. 3. 13 instead of 700. That's what this looks like. Wild stuff out here. Wild stuff. Anyways. We can make it. Damage taken, 0. We're going to up that number here pretty soon. Well, that's later. Okay. In terms of rocks, it's all doing fine still. Is this still launching out? It's not. Okay. Let's get that turned back on. These again. Stack size go to 4. In case some copper gets into the pile. don't know how it would. It's gonna get more stuck than anything. It's fine. I'm not worried about that at this point. 80,000 again. Wow. Okay. Rockets are at 70,000. So I've used a good 2,000 rockets here. Which seems like a lot less than we used the previous time. But again, we're only using 4 rockets per rock here. And they explode even more. So, it's better than the 6 it was before. More efficient, stronger, or something. It's just stronger explosives. It just uses less in general. The railgun can also just blast through other things too. It's pretty great. And we could, maybe that's still there. Anyways, let's get out here. Boop. Boop, boop. Also, we get further out here, there's also significantly less of the big ones. Kind of trends down towards none. There's still a few of the just regular chunks spawning, apparently. It's mostly just huge at this stage. That chunk? It's background. Oh, you're out here. Doesn't matter. Too small to really even see. Something? Yeah, all of these background pieces. Chunks slide up to the side. Still got blasted. These have a pretty good range. Works pretty well. Anyways, here is 90,000. Almost there. Looking good. Just a whole wave of these. My goodness. Okay. Do we want to try to figure out anything to make this not take off the ones we want? This is fine. So we can priority filter one thing, but not all of them. Alright. 93. 94,000. Alright. Look at this. It is kind of just dropped down to a smaller number so we actually get to the edge here. Overall, though, it's a lot. That. Blast that one over there. 96,000. If it's just a location, I don't know how we're going to be stopping here at the edge. Previously, we weren't able to really stop at a certain location. What do you say? 98. Be an achievement for getting out here. Wouldn't be too surprised. 99. And the return trip would be this entire thing again, which would be wild. Victory! Essentially. Time played 156 hours. Great. You've beaten the game by dispatching an interstellar space platform. You can play this level as long as you like. You have won, still a lot to accomplish. Grow factory, research infinite technologies, optimize production, unlock more achievements. And all that. I'm not going to upload your map, it's fine. Upload your game to Galaxy of Fame. What would be uploading to? Anyways. Stopped at Solar System Edge. Here we are. And question would be, at Solar System Edge, is there any Promethium immediately? Doesn't look like it. So we have to actually go a little further. By stopping, though, we're at a much more relaxed kind of area. So that's at least something. Okay. Well, we made it. And now, we're going to have to see if we can get just a little bit further. Out towards the Shattered Planet. Let's get some Promethium. Get it on the snake here. Figure out how far out we can go before we want to turn around. If we want to survive. It's huge once again. Let's see how much effort it would take to get some Promethium on here. Just any amount. Carbonic, oxide. It's all huge at this stage. Look at the space map. It's 4 million. It's all huge. Let's see our first Promethium here. We are 4,000 out of 4 million here. So, this would definitely be a trip. My goodness. Especially with the quantity constantly increasing as we go further out. Of the huge synth. We need to go really fast and be able to blast through huge amounts of asteroids. Oh, there it is. Huge Promethium asteroid. It's got even more health. That's noteworthy. Blast it. Oh, it took multiple shots. It's a big Promethium asteroid. There it is, then. Grabbers. Grab some of it. Go around here, eventually. Get in here. Oh, there. First Promethium chunks. If we had our cryogenic plant here and biter eggs and all that stuff, we could technically start making the last science stuff. Travel 10,000 kilometers towards the Shattered Planet. Okay. Achievement there. How much further is it gonna go, though? Let's find out. We got saves. Let's do a save here. Save game. Save as. In space. Save. This is recoverable at this stage. Resume. Yeah. At this point, let's see how far we can go. Because why not? It's going to continue to increase in density the further out we get. All those Promethium chunks to grab. Look at all the different chunks to grab. There's a lot. The asteroid collectors cannot collect it all. And this down to the end here. These two have. I guess there's maybe 4 chunks in there. Alright. Let's see. Assess for the stage. It's gonna fill up basically automatically again. Anyways, how's it looking out here? It's looking yes. My goodness. My goodness. Damage taken, still 0. How's all the ammo and stuff doing? Doing alright. They're definitely being taken off, they're also still being made, so kind of under control at this stage. So what is the limiting factor going to be? Everything explodes. Planet B has got all these turns here. How are we doing on power now? Still great. Rockets, 68,000. Definitely not enough to go 4 million out here. We can definitely continue for a while. The number of things increases. Crazy. Crazy stuff. Just getting showered with the tiny bits here. Just constantly firing. My goodness. Wild. Wild stuff out here. How's our Prometheum collection going? It's going. Somebody want it on both sides? This gets on both sides. That's okay. Anyways. If we look at the bit here, we're only just starting to increase. So we'll keep going. Wild stuff. All of this to get so far this many chunks. Wild. Look at all this. It's getting multiple. Just even the smaller ones just in the fog just explode. There's more rockets coming to explode more stuff. And that is no obvious problems. No problems here. Alright. 30,000 towards the Shattered Planet. Going to Shattered Planet 2. We see achievements here. CC out of 88. These ones we've done. Space, chat, spoon, climb, delivery, fish, fusion. Going to Shattered Planet 3. So just 60. There's be multiple levels in here as we continue going forwards. Let's be more of that. Huh. Never even made any of these more complicated ones. Looks like this is really just going to keep on surviving for a while here. And realistically, there's no point to continue if we stay on this. I guess we also only get so many of these. Fill this up. It's about as much as we accomplish. We could turn around. Go make some of the Prometheum science packs. We'll just see if those end up being used for other research besides just efficiency of research. It's just waves and waves now. Alright. Yeah, we could go take these back, go through all that process, do the whole biter eggs situation. Make the new science, bring things around, set up automated systems. Even if we could automatically set this to come out here and get more of this. Because it needs a lot to make this. It's 25 shards to make 10 science. And we can only get so many here in this setup. Make an even bigger station here. Options. Water's fine. Fuel's fine. Ammo's fine. It's just kind of fine. It's absolutely wild at this stage. Oh, some more rocks. Yeah. More's coming. And then the railguns, 1 or 2 tapping. And the swarm of rockets finishes everything else off, basically. It's gonna take a lot more than this. Railguns even hit multiple things, it seems. Realistically, what really is our limit? More than this, apparently. Well designed, or just we have a lot of stuff on here. A little bit of both. Well, we fight our way through interstellar space. Would definitely still not be able to make it to 4 million. We only have 66,000 rockets left. Gone through at least 6,000 of those so far. We've only made it 150,000. Can go... Maybe... No, we'd have to go back too if we wanted to actually survive, so... Used... 10-ish%. So we'd be 20% of the journey so far. We can make it 4 times further for another 500,000 or something. Assuming everything else continues to work here for that long. Also, it's increasing in the amount used here, obviously. So yeah. If we want to actually get to the edge, we also need to figure out power. So we're slowly but surely using these up. Power things, because the solar panels are just doing nothing at this stage. Good defense. Can make it further. We get to 60,000 and then I think that's about it. See on the map here. It's not even close to things ramping up. So basically 0. This goes up to 700. That's outrageous. But it would be at least like 100 times more. Which sounds crazy, because it is. But if it's all just right next to each other, railguns go straight through, and there's the wall of explosive rockets. It would almost be theoretically viable. Not really, though. But anyways, we have been to space. We got the game finished screen. I'd call that pretty good. So now, as we get to 60,000 here, and you get another achievement. We could just keep this running, see how far we get, but I've got other things I need to do right now. Save it here at 60,000. Return is still entirely possible at this stage. Not that we need to, though. What is the next stage of achievements here? What is the next level? The bar. Anything? Giant planet? Research with Prometheum, I guess. Anyways. Well, that's that. More space-related things later, but not immediately. And then maybe, at some point, various modded businesses, all kinds of stuff. There's definitely options out there. We'll worry about that some other time. Goodbye.